We're not gonna tweet out the stream. Good news is I can just copy and paste the tweet from before. Just reuse that one. Almost like the bot actually tweeted, but it didn't. Well, unfortunately, folks, I found out that there is no text slowdown option. So I just have to fight the muscle memory for a little while and not attempt to mash through text boxes. Bad habits, gotta break them. That range is getting boring in. God, everybody should. The Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, like, I don't think it looks horrible. I think it looks to be expected for a video game movie adaptation. Like, the bar that we've gotten. Bear in mind, that's a very low bar, but it's the bar! Also, it looks like the most boring way you could have done a Sonic movie, which is just, oh yeah, Sonic is in the real world, dealing with a real world Robotnik that slowly, I guess, becomes the Robotnik we know. Because I guarantee you that scene from the end of the trailer is probably the end. Which is just a, wow, thanks. Sometimes I just think that, like, stuff like this doesn't work in live action unless you really put in the effort to make it work in live action. Like, there needs to be some reason for this to be in a live action, otherwise it has no meaning of being live action. For instance, like, Detective Pikachu probably will work as a live action movie because it focuses on the fact that there's humans, Pokemon. Like, there's a stark contrast between seeing a human being standing and the Pokemon they've done, which are realistic looking, but like, they'll keep what makes them like iconic about those Pokemon. Whereas the Sonic movie, it doesn't, like, Sonic doesn't really look like Sonic. It looks like a vague facsimile of him. And I think he's even brighter too, which is like the weirdest part of it all, is that he's a brighter blue. When normally he's a darker blue. And it's like, that's like the weirdest thing to change. I would think you would keep the darker blue because you don't like the lighter colors in these movie adaptations. You want the darker colors. Honestly, it just doesn't look that. Well, say I am hopeful for the Persona 5 Fuso game. I do agree with what I was saying. when he was streaming earlier, that I hope it's more than just the Persona 5 cast. Because, like, playable character-wise, assuming they do the full cast, that is 9 characters? Joker, Kana, Gull, not Futaba. Maybe. Oh, I have to get creative for her. Fox. Oro. Gambling this. Hello, Octo Vivo. Yeah, Goro would be probably playable in this. He's stupidly popular. There's no fucking reason for him to not be playable in this. Will probably be announced before the rest of the goddamn cast at this rate. And I assume our new character will be playable. Maybe Caroline Justine is a playable character, but that gets us like 10 maybe characters. We're about to start a Ace Attorney. I'm mainly just talking about stuff before we get rolling. Pick up where we left off last week, as I try to slow down and not spam through text boxes while I'm reading fast. Because I'm used to just rolling through text boxes real quick. Yeah, it only gives us like 10 characters maybe, which... And we could do better than that. Granted, I wonder if there's gonna be any variety in characters, because weapon-wise, you can't really do anything. Maybe persona-wise, you could mix it up a little. Give Joker like 2 or 3 personas to work with. Give the rest of the cast members their basic and their ultimates. Maybe that changes up their moveset somehow. I have hope for Persona 5 Scramble, but considering that same team has done Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors, those are 2 very distinctive quality of games in terms of Buso games. And I hope it's more Hyrule Warriors than it is Fire Emblem Warriors. Oh, I'm off on there. No? Okay. On there. Let's get rolling. Ooh. Bit of AI Tetris. I, surprisingly enough, have gotten 2 wins in Tetris 99 now. Neither one of them on stream, mind you. They're both on my... I was playing the game personally, but... I've gotten 2 wins now, which is more than I thought I'd ever get in the game at this point. With like... I think like 600 games at this point in it. I believe it's out in a little more than a week. It comes out next Friday. I still can't believe this movie is goddamn real. And it looks good. It's like, for reference, on the podcast, we've cataloged from the initial announcement through set photos, through talks in like casting of the Detective Pikachu movie, the live-action Pokemon movie that comes out next week. I had the pleasure of knowing about that movie for like a year and a half now. Like, I knew Ryan Reynolds was cast as Pikachu like months ago. Okay, I'll put it this way. I was not very hyped with the idea to start with, because all I had to start with, like, months ago, practically a year plus now, was, oh, we're making a live-action Detective Pikachu movie. That's it. Just that thought. And bear in mind, this Detective Pikachu concept isn't original to the movie. It was originally an eShop title for the 3DS that came out like 3 years ago. In Japan only. And only within like the last year or so has come out in America with additional content. So to make a live-action Pokemon movie out of this thing, I would think you were crazy a year plus ago. I would think you would also be crazy if you were to just tell me out of the blue, oh, by the way, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu in this movie, with nothing to go on. I'll be honest, I have pulled a super hard 180 on this movie after we got the trailer, because it looks good. And honestly, half of that, I have to say, goes to the... I forget. It's somebody who's done realistic Pokemon designs that they got on for it. Oh, you mean the Sonic one that we got the trailer for recently? Yeah. I also had the pleasure of knowing about that one in advance, too. But honestly, like, half the reason that Detective Pikachu looks so good really goes to the design of the Pokemon. Oh yeah, they made a lot of takes that trailer, but... like, that alone, I think, won people over a lot. Like, yeah, Ryan Reynolds being there and being Ryan Reynolds, that works too. But the fact that Pikachu looks like Pikachu, but even more so, he looks like a fluffy, like I wouldn't say stuffed animal because that sounds a bit weird in the context. But he looks like a plushie of Pikachu in the footage. Like an actual plushie that is talking and speaking to you. Which makes him feel so real in that footage. Whereas Sonic, on the other hand, he doesn't look that good, and somehow he looks brighter. Like he has a brighter blue. Oh, that doesn't surprise me, Sonic. Somehow Sonic has, like, the most unstable fan base in the world. A lot of folks get real picky about their Sonic material. And I have to agree with Giant Bomb, it does kind of look fan-filmy. It also doesn't help that we already have a fan film of a live-action Sonic movie. That's existed for, like, 8-9 years now? Around a while. This is not the first time the blue blur has graced the silver screen. Kind of. Because Phoenix, you have to pick all the terrible cases to go with. You can't have a normal case. Crucify? What kind of made-up bullshit jargon are you throwing out here, White? Perusify? You mean perusing? Yeah, it is surprising to think that Phoenix Wright is kind of an old franchise at this point. Like, right now this is Ace Attorney 1. This is a GBA title originally. Which is kind of one of those, wow, Phoenix Wright is old. And also popular, like, he got in the Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yes, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I had to think if he was an additional Ultimate, and I'm like, no, he got in on 3. He wasn't in Ultimate. To be honest, how many people are interested in a game where you play as a lawyer? It is kind of a niche game, but it's really good for that niche. Press. Ah, there it is. You didn't get your story straight. You had a day to get your story straight. They're both right. Exactly. He did it. Ah, great. What now? Sure he can. He can keep lying until he somehow comes out with truth. You know, if you're going to say stupid bullshit like that, at least make it believable bullshit. Cause, yeah, yep, sure you did, sure, uh-huh, right, there's just one problem. She only got hit once. Good boy. Oh, if you haven't already, pick up the Ace Attorney Trilogy. It came out a couple weeks ago. On Steam, on Switch. Which version is what I'm playing right now. The first 3 games, all nice and rezzed up to HD, which I think this is just the mobile versions they came out a while back. And it's only like $30 for all 3 original games. Well, I'm not sure if they redid everything, or all the sprite work, or if they just, like, up-resed everything and cleaned it up. Yeah, I want to say these are the mobile versions, because I know at least one of the Ace Attorney games came out on mobile. Care to explain what thing you saw fall? Uh-huh. You know, for being so cocky and confident to literally punch us the other day, he is sweating real hard on the stand. By the way, I fucked up again. It's as I said before, if you're going to say bullshit, try to make it believable bullshit. No you didn't. Yeah, only the pieces of it that wouldn't have been in eyesight anyway. Mr. White, can you stop coming up or making up words along with testimony? Miles! Miles, don't you dare bail him out! You know, it's sad seeing Edgeworth like this in the early games. As someone who's played the later games and go, you know, Edwards is a nice guy. Too bad he's a shithead in the first game. And you got rid of the game music. Thanks, Miles, for explaining it to everyone, especially the people in Rosie. I don't think we have anything to contradict him yet. So I think we gotta press. Oh, piss off with your confidentiality bullshit. Oh, hi, boss. Hi, boss. Phoenix, knock it off. You've already done the stick twice. We don't need to do it a third time. Yeah, please look at her and not pass out again. We gotta progress the story. Get on me. Turn it around, dumbass. I love how many times evidence is just, oh, you forgot to look at the other side of the thing. I like that it's the first statement, too. So I ain't gotta scroll through for it. Not making up stupid bullshit words. Miles, don't you wag your finger at me. Oh, for fuck's sakes. boss with the save. Yep. The only downside is this is not blind for me because I'm aware of. Picking up on my mic because I can hear it in my headset. But I'm aware of the first few cases because of the Phoenix Wright anime, or the Ace Attorney anime that came out a while back, and just kind of general knowledge. And also, Twitch streamer Ty Tuesday is going through the Ace Attorney trilogy as well. He's on game 2 at the moment. I've been watching him, so I kind of know all the answers. Granted, it's not that hard to suss out the details. It's the other Faye sister. I want to say that's the one that introduced me to the series because I watched the Let's Play of it. I think. Yeah, I want to say Apollo Justice was my introduction to the series through a Let's Play. Also, weirdly enough, I think that's the only other game they can port this way. Because it's the... I want to say... Apollo Justice is the last sprite-based one. Because after that, it's the 2 Edgeworth games and the 2 3DS titles. And all of those use 3D models. Oh, well, the 2 Ace Attorney games use 3D models. The Edgeworth games use... And they use sprites. Kind of. They're more 2.5D sprites. But you can't update it the same way you can update this. Those would take a lot more work. Also, I love how the translation of this game is still accurate to the original game, which does this weird Americanization of stuff that is confusing. Because technically, this game is supposed to take place in Japan, but now it's in Los Angeles and has all of these weird things that it has to account for because it's in essentially San Francisco from Big Hero 6. Before San Francisco was ever a thing. A relic of localizations from days gone by. Kind of. They still do this bullshit. I am kind of surprised it took us an hour to get through. About an hour. I was about to say, come on, do it again. Darn it. Ah. I hold the controller away from my mic, and now you vibrate. The one benefit of playing this on Switch, HD Rumble does nonsense things sometimes. That's me hitting my keyboard tray. If you've seen us play, oh, I can't think of the name of the game at the moment. It's a free MOBA that you can get on Switch. The alert that your base is being attacked makes the HD Rumble and the Switch Pro controller flip right the fuck out. And it's hilarious. The woes of being a defense attorney. Nobody will hire you. I picked up. By any chance? I don't think it's picking up. Damn it, I won't do it again. I'm trying to demonstrate the dumb HD rumble that happens with some games sometimes, where they just max out the vibration on this for no reason. Because they treat it like a regular rumble pack. Well, if we got to, tally ho. Indeed, this is off to a banging start. Ah, I see, living the luchador life. Very noble. Very hard. I pulling 180s left and right now. Oh, what happened? That is quite the stab wound. To be fair, this is analogous to any number of tokusatsu series, which, to be fair, yeah, someone older would probably not know what the hell the kids be talking about. Which is funny, because I assume at some point they bring up the fact of, oh yeah, Phoenix was a fan of an old, totally not Super Sentai slash Power Rangers season or series from way back in the day. Who's she's gonna ask autographs of? One's dead, the other's in jail. I don't think we have anyone else to ask for an autograph for. Or ask for an autograph of. Oh. Hi, you. A part of being a lawyer makes us tourists. To be fair, only one of us would technically qualify as a tourist. For reference, I have no control of this dialogue at the moment. To be fair, he has no idea. And he's not about to comfort her after being dragged into this case. Sure. You seem to be a bit of a fangirl for Hammer, to be honest. That's what happens. You get a little bit of power, and all goes straight to your head. You wouldn't happen to know an old lady who's a security guard, would you? Can you give us something that will tell her to fuck off and let us do our job? Extremely new. You don't say. Alright, lady. Here's your stupid paper. Let us do our job now. How you say? I wonder who could be the lead detective on this. I swear we don't really meet any other cops in these games. Well, any other detectives leading cases. It's just Gumshoe or somebody else from another agency. Sorry, get your chump change from somebody else, we're busy. Hey, Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe. He's just a big softy that's trying real hard, but he's bad at his job. Don't you dare take my gimmick. That's my gimmick. So, how's the investigation? Would you care to give me evidence? I would like evidence. Please give me the autopsy report that Miles will not update on me in the middle of trial. Because he is an absolute dickhead in this game. 10:15 at 2:30. Yay. Oh, did she? I wonder why. Would you care to share? Sure, we won't. Check things around here first. So... get our camera. Alright, we got the camera number. That might be important. Yep. Ah. Down. There we go. That looks important. Poor guy. He went and lost his head. Yes. Oh, good, she's gone. Thank you. I didn't want to talk to her anyway. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, she's gonna think it's a real good joke when we try to pin this on her later. One moment. I need to... I'll be right back. My dog clawed at my door, which he does when he wants attention. And he wanted out. Which he won't like it, because it's raining at the moment. And he doesn't like when it's raining. Sure we do. It's the murder weapon. It's evidence. I don't know, props and stuff? That's totally not suspicious. Sure, but at some point, you would just like to get somewhere without dying. Yeah, that's everything. That's 3. You are not a cow. You do not have multiple stomachs. Actually, no, I'm not thinking. No, it's not a cow. Something has multiple stomachs. Crap, I can't think of it. There's some animal with multiple stomachs. Idea. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Are we just tagging on whatever we want behind samurai for movies in this game at this point? You don't say! Please do not steal from the crime scene. God damn it. Press. At least your partner is only a thief in training. Unlike somebody else who gets an actual thief in training. At least hers is a metaphorical one. Hey, we can finally get in Studio 1. Second, I have to let him in. Alright, I'm back. To be fair, it is a smaller ladder, so technically that would be a step ladder. Hey, at least somebody's on our side in all of this. Not Old Tokyo, Neo Old Tokyo. There's a difference. Hey, you agreed to have our idiot spirit child be our partner. You're in for this, for life. Also, do you have evidence for us? Don't mind me, I need to speed through this dialogue because I accidentally picked it again! I was trying to pick that one. Alright, old bag. Did you potentially not tell us something? Old bag, please calm down. As well. We're getting nowhere fast, and we require evidence. It's 370, right? Oh, 307. Derp. Dyslexia kicking in. Maybe it is old bag. We'll point in a direction anyway. When in doubt, we will bluff our way to the truth. Heck, nabbit. Save. Ah, straight into our first witness. Hey, Gumshoe. Nah, we're good. Indeed, very medieval. Here it comes. Miles, I am so sorry that this woman insists on flirting with you every time she sees you. So, old bag, you're married! Or were married, depending on how old your husband is and if he's still alive. One second. Alright, I'm back. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Right button. Are you so sure? I love how Miles is like, ma'am, that is a suit. We cannot tell who's in the suit for stupid win. Stupid testimony. Poor Gumshoe being bad at his job. Yep, we got nothing, so we gotta press for days. Which prop? Hang on. Oh, Miles, continue to wag your finger at me when you think I'm wrong. Perhaps because we don't have a whole lot of evidence. All this is breaking down to, are you sure? Because we got nothing. This is my only thought. Oh, right, it says photo. Oh. Photo 2. Where's photo 1? I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking it was the spear, because the spear isn't broken. The photo. It probably is, but I can't tell. Miles will not help you! Sink in your own grave, lady! Edgeworth, the super doesn't like being surprised by witnesses at this point. Would you care to tell us? Well, piss. That's a problem for us. Unsuspect him. Phoenix is right. You're it. We got nobody else at the moment. Still no safety save. Security lady, of course. Look, all back. We are sending you up the creek for this one. You're probably innocent, but we need an extra day to gather more evidence, so you're going up the creek for a little while. No. I love how Edgeworth is just like, damn it, I want to disagree with him, but I also don't like her. So I'm not going to object. Press harder, maybe she'll give us something. I love how Miles is like, I don't want to be here. Send her to prison, I don't care. I'll falsify evidence, throw her in jail at this point. Edgeworth, you're not manipulating a witness? Wow, that's a first. Well, that certainly opens up our possibilities. You got paid to not talk. Alright, so bad luck. Safety save in case I make a wrong mistake here, but... Edgeworth pissed. Oh, it's a little earlier than what we're shooting for recently, but I kind of want to stop here and we'll do the investigation and the trial next week. This is a nice, good stopping point. So, anyway, tomorrow we're picking up where we left off on Thousand Year Door. Gonna be starting into the next chapter proper. That might be the train chapter, I think. Not super sure on that one. Friday, from Tommy's Plans, we will probably be doing a co-op, which is weird because it's not technically co-op. It's in a traditional sense. Playthrough of Twilight Princess. And Saturday will be the podcast where we will be talking the Sonic trailer, Persona 5 Scramble, probably a couple other things while we're at it. Depends on everything I dig up. Yeah, we will see y'all then, folks.